Oh, this is the worst day to skate. Hey, Mikhail, what trick are you learning? Was that a backside willy tap, Mikhail? Disgusting. Keep that absolute face out of the park. That's it. Stay out of here. I don't want to see that in my park ever again. All right, guys, in all seriousness, that was the backside willy tap. Trick number 17 from Mini Ramp Trick List. It's actually a terrible trick. It's a terrible trick. But it's a very good trick for learning your transition game, building confidence, and making your way up to the coping. So what we're going to do is we'll try them around the park and try a few variations. And maybe towards the end of the video, we might even take it up to the larger Big Kahuna behind me. Let's get stuck in. As explained, this is a pretty early trick that you want to learn. Pretty much you just need to know how to be comfortable on the transition and learn your backside carves. This is definitely just something you might want to do to up your game and start, tapping the coping and coming back down. You don't have to have your body weight too far up. It's literally just staying in the transition and then rolling away regular. Remembering to keep your back wheels in the transition and just getting one wheel on your front trucks up over that coping. And yeah, this would be the trick that you would learn or attempt before you step it up to the next stage of maybe 50-50s. Yeah, it's just a really good trick to get started with. But yeah, Mikhail and I are now going to try a couple of little variations before we take it up over to the other side of the park. Let's get going. So Mikhail and I started just trying to do the 360 pivot in the transition to work up. So we wanted to come around and do a 270 backside wheelie tap on the coping. A bit difficult. I found myself coming at too much of an angle and really just over rotating and not being able to lock in. And maybe I was just spinning too fast by doing that. And as soon as we straightened up our entry, it sort of slowed down the rotation, and being able to lock in and getting those front trucks to tap on the coping was a lot easier. And Mikhail worked at it a lot. And yeah, he started coming in, he was rotating too low in the transition. Then he started to pick up a little bit, and yeah, he got away with a handful of them. But I think there's, for both of us, maybe a little bit of improvement on those. And then we started to work on the wheelie tap to fakie, which was super, super awkward. But again, nice entry into a trick like the pivot fakie, 50-50 fakie, anything to fakie, which is a very, very awkward trick to learn. I got a whole heap of benefit out of that, and so did Mikhail actually. So really, really good session. Now we're here at the higher coping, and we're just gonna try and carve up a little bit. And if we can get our front trucks on that coping, we'll be super, super pleased. Wish us luck, gonna get the helmet on. Let's go. I always took it up to the next level. This one has, well, obviously it's higher, but it's got coping that protrudes a lot more, which is something that really puts us off because you don't have it on the other side of this park. So it's good to get up here and start to play around. And I sort of just got straight into these guys. It wasn't too difficult. I felt that I could just bounce my front trucks off that coping and then come back for the full 180 carve. So yeah, pretty pleased with my efforts. Mikhail then tried it, and what did you find?
Yeah, so coming up to that transition, felt really good. It felt like a step up, and it was nice to work a bit harder at that and feel a bit confident by the end of it, to be like, oh, we got this.
Yeah. Did you find the coping protruding further was played in part of the difficulty to it?
It definitely did. It made it hard for me, but I think I've had a lot of trouble with 50-50s, even on the smaller stuff. Yeah. And I think that's a feel thing. At least with here, like when it touches on that coping, like I know it. Yeah. It's like that's it. That's the point that I want. Yep. But there, it's a bit more like squishy and uncertain.
Yeah, uncertain.
Yeah. So it's good. Good.
Well, you did really well.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, we weren't leaving this park until Mikhail got that. So
I appreciate you letting me back in after this morning's events.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually going to try this trick over on the big part here. No promises, but yeah, we'll go give it a go right now.
Right. You got it, man. Come on. Oh, you're pretty close. You're pretty close. Oh, dude. What'd that feel like?
Scary.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Real scary. Like coming back down, just like a little bit of burnt there.
Yeah. Yay!
Yeah!
Man, like third try, right? Awesome. Bye-bye.
So happy with that. Alright guys, that is the backside Willy Tap today's video. Thanks to Mini Ramp Trick Lists for these tricks. I'm super stoked with that. We'll see you guys next week. Remember to keep skating, keep having fun, and of course, keep progressing. Take it easy. Bye. Because you're a happy guy. I don't want to see that absolute mother trucking, turd-faced.
Yeah, feeling like getting back in there.
Yeah,
that'll make any sense at all.
The audio, the video will be over this audio, so that's all good.
Yeah, so I'm really glad that I kept pushing with it to finally get it up there.